everyone, welcome to my channel, Let's Talk About It Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and please hit the notification bell. That way, every time I upload a video, you will be the first one to see it. Note, all comments are alleged in our opinion and for entertainment purposes only, where we discuss celebrity news, celebrity gossip, what's going on IG and Google, and what's the hot topic for the day or the week. Fair use. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged in our opinion and for entertainment purposes only.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So let's get into it. And the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. And thank you everyone for the love and support. So let's get into it. I recently did a video in regards to Wendy being on a panel on stage talking about finding love. She seemed extremely happy. She seemed fine. You know, she mentioned the lymphedema is concerning and she hates wheelchairs. She said she hates them. And maybe a cane that, a woman at her stature wanting to look gorgeous, look beautiful. Remember how she used to run in, sit on the chair, So it may not be an easy thing for her to where she say, I'm going to just keep pushing along. That lymphedema in regards to what she's been going through has been a lot. Now let's get into what the topic is for today in regards to Wendy Williams' brother claims she's abandoned their father following the most recent personal struggles. I can see the pain in his eyes. Well, let's get into it. The brother has talked a lot. The brother used to have Wendy's name in the title, whether it was really all about her or not. It seemed interesting about the brother. Sometimes when he's doing videos, the wife is in the background making all kinds of noise. Sometimes, not all the time. I just remember one video. It was a serious conversation, and all you hear is this weird clink, 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 rattle, rattle. It was interesting, and I'm surprised he just didn't say, let me come off here, go to a different spot. Now, mind you, several months before Wendy said something in regards to her brother, comments about the brother, just be over there and be quiet, just stop it. And it almost, I wouldn't say it made it worse, it just made it to where we were able to understand more about their family. And Wendy is extremely private, extremely. And we understand the concern she had with the ex-husband, going through a divorce, having to live in the facility to get away, get the divorce. She just needed a space and a place to go. Surprise still, it wasn't the sister, it wasn't the brothers, it wasn't the mom and dad's house, but she had to find a place to go. And then, of course, the mom had passed away. And everyone was like, surprised that she wasn't emotionally crying and just able to even do the show. So her emotions are a little different than most people. Why? Because you have to turn it on and you have to be on the camera and you have to be able to perform. Maybe she just needs a minute. Grown woman, maybe she just needs a minute. When you're loving, caring to all and you give constantly, you sometimes just need a minute. And the people that get mad when you need that minute are the ones that's constantly pulling or asking, and they just are selfish about themselves. I know friends that give and give and give and give and phone calls and do this and do that, dot, 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 dot. And then one day they shut it all down. And people's like, are they okay? Yes, it's boundaries. They were tired of the constant people calling for stuff and not getting anything in return. So it was interesting when she shut down and did not allow people to call her for nothing. She didn't want to stroke no ego. She didn't want to do nothing. Don't call me to help you take your car in. It was interesting what she said she had to go through to cut people off. And maybe Wendy just needs a minute to say, Dad, I love you, but you're around him. Anything I tell you, you might slip up and tell him. So she's medically going through something. Her father's getting older, and the brother has to take care of the father right now. Wendy, famous, doing a show, having to perform, and going through medical issues. So, what wishes to Wendy? I don't wish this on anybody, not an aunt, an uncle. The path and the journey is different for many, and many people wish her well. Now, many had said it was this medical issue. She doesn't seem like she has that. In regards to if there's memory loss, don't know. We don't know her medical issues. But when you're going through something, your body's fighting to be okay. And then if you're taking something with medication, that can be an issue too. Not saying that's what she's doing, but there's health concerns there. And people just need to be kind and give her a minute. She has to do what she has to do for herself. Now, whether she's not talking to her son, we don't know. Whether she's not talking to her dad, we don't know. But it's interesting how the brother loves to tell her downfalls and what he wants and what he needs her to do. No, her life, her decisions. People that sit there and tell a person that's going through medical issues what they need to do, that's interesting to me. Well wishes. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Let me know in the comments how you feel about the brother always speaking out about Wendy. What's going on in his home? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? What is going on in your home? Stop focusing on your sister. And I think if anything, if he wants to say anything, say something positive. Well wishes though. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Every family goes through something. Every family. Every family. And sometimes people just need a minute. And sometimes people need to not speak on another person unless they speak on themselves. For the moment, the brother and the ex and the wife has to take care of the dad. And Wendy, I'm sure Wendy wants to do her part, but if she's medically going through something, maybe she can't do her part. And people may need to understand that. And maybe, she'll turn around and she'll do it. But for so many years, she was doing a show, radio show, TV show. You know what I mean? But all in all, she has to do something because there's going to come a time she's going to wish she did. And when parents get older, you have to just put yourself aside and be there for them. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel.